If you're not losing at anything right now, there's a good chance you're not doing anything that really matters in the long run, because anything meaningful usually asks you to look unready first, long before it ever lets you look impressive. For a long time, I thought the goal was to stay intact and move through life without messing things up or looking clueless or putting myself in situations where I'd have to explain why something didn't work, and I told myself I was being practical and realistic, that I was just protecting my time and my energy. But when I look back now, I can see I wasn't actually being responsible at all. I was just being careful with the wrong things. Most of the things you want in life don't come from being careful. They come from being willing to show up before you feel solid and before you've rehearsed enough or planned enough or improved enough in private. Because life doesn't reward preparation the way school does. It rewards you for actually stepping into the thing while you're still figuring out what it even is. So you hesitate and overthink it. You keep refining the idea in your head, and you wait for the version of yourself who's confident and fluent and disciplined and consistent. But that version never arrives because it only gets built after you start, not before. What you end up protecting isn't your future. It's your current self-image, and you start avoiding situations where you might fail because failure feels like information about who you are instead of just information about what you tried. And that's where the real mistake happens, because that's when you begin turning outcomes into identity. If something doesn't work, you don't just think it didn't work, you start thinking you don't work. And once that thought gets triggered enough times, you quietly stop putting yourself in positions where it might show up again, and without really meaning to you, train yourself out of movement. The people you admire didn't avoid that discomfort. They learned how to live inside it and how to be beginners without taking it personally, letting their early attempts be bad without turning them into something permanent about who they are. There's a big difference between losing and being a loser, because losing is just an event, while being a loser is a story you tell yourself about that event. And most people don't quit because they failed. They quit because they tell that story in a way that makes continuing feel pointless. Losing isn't a verdict, and you can't win by not losing. You only delay the part of your life where things start to feel earned. And if you never risk looking foolish, you never give yourself the chance to be impressive. Because the shift isn't from fear to confidence. It's from taking things personally to taking things seriously.